Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Beef, and today we're going to be working on these shoulder pads. But oh gosh, look at that fade. Oh, that's really good. This is like a couple of days after doing the spraying now. I can finally have a decent look at them, and they've come out really well. I'm very happy with them. But we've got a lot of trim on these, and we've got a lot of bits that need some jazzing. So we've got like strips of metal here. We've got these squared up bits, and we've got a couple of spots here. We've got some checker plate, but I think I am going to leave that yellow. And then we've got all the trimming, more dags here, and obviously the big spikes as well. So we're going to do the flat trimming gold, the barred trimming metal. So we have like bits of each running across everything. Then we're going to have our dags, multicolored dags, as we do. So that is how they are. And I've just realized that they are actually different shoulder pads. Wow. I thought they were identical, but I was wrong. So this one, I believe, is for the gun because the larger spikes should be at the front. So that's for the gun. Then we've got this smaller one for the claw arm. And what about these? Are these the same? I think they should be. Yeah. They look very much the same to me. But yeah, I've got a lot of trim to paint up, and hopefully I don't make any mistakes with this. I'm feeling a little bit better today, but still not much. So yeah, I'm going to get on and see what I achieve. So it's a couple of days later, and this is how the trim is looking. I think it's looking all right. I've decided to just silver out everything that I'm going to do a different color so that we've got the nice yellow fade blocked in sort of thing. And I figured when I put a wash on these, even after I put colour on them, it'll just help out and whatnot. So the next step, and I think it's quite appropriate, especially for having this guy over here. Some of you may know what this is. Some of you may not know what this is. Maybe if I take this and I put it here. This is the man himself. I managed to get hold of one. The man himself, and there's all his gubbins, and even got his slaughter base. Yes, this is the leader of the Bad Moons. This is Nazdrag. This is this guy. So I figured it was appropriate that I'd do a big Stompa in his colour as well, instead of just normal gold. But it's first time using this stuff. And I don't know, I have given it a good mix, but I think it does need a bit more. We are a little bit gloopy on the bottom there. But supposedly this is for good non-metallic metal gold, but I am going to apply it onto metals anyway. So hopefully this should work out nicely. And then depending, I may need to use Earthshade, which I've got plenty of. So I'm going to decide now which bits I want gold, which bits I don't want gold, because I don't want it to be too blow your head off. So I'm thinking like these parts here that have the little lips, to leave them silver, and the big flat ones that look a little bit mangled, make those gold, and obviously the spikes gold. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with the dags. I might just paint them gold, and then if I change my mind, I change my mind. And same with these bits. And then all these little lugs, I'm going to keep them silver and whatnot, and give them a nice wash, and things should come out pretty well, or at least I hope. And that's the Nazdrag done, and I think I'm in love with this colour. I think it looks absolutely outstanding. You might not agree, but I think it does. So I decided to coat everything with it, and some of the bits, yeah, they need like a little bit of highlighting and whatnot, but all in all, it don't look too shabby. So next on the agenda, I think, is going to be shading these cracks. So I'm going to have to get Null Oil out and trace everything and maybe go over these with it as well, see what they look like. Maybe just do a test on the underside so it's darker and see what I think about it and then go from there. But yeah, cracking on. Let's get them done. And here we are. It's a little while later. It's the next day. I got ahead of myself and I've decided to do all the metals, do a bunch of weathering, put on plenty of Null Oil and Earth Shade and this, that and the other. Put a bit of a dirty gradient along the sides and this, that and the other. A purpley tinge on the metals and on the exhaust bits as well. Tilt you. Yeah, you can see the tops. I've got like a burnt sort of tinge on them. The engine, it looks a bit better. It still don't look fantastic. Then I've used some of that nihilic oxide, whatever it's called. The stuff for copper corrosion, basically. Then we've got lots of gold on the front end. All the silver bits done. I'm not going to do every rivet. I'm not. I'll be here till Christmas, honestly. So I think the only thing that needs doing now is it needs a bit of weathering on the feet, I think, maybe. Or I might just leave them as is. And it's... where is it? No? Yeah, these cogs and pulleys need doing. And this cable at the front needs doing. So cogs and pulleys, I can copper those up. Black belts on them. And I'll just do that cable black as well. And I think that's going to be that. Yeah. So, right, I'll bring you back when that's done. And we can have a proper look at how it's looking. And here it is. Look at the size of that. It's ginormous. Absolutely ginormous. But... yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we will do the claw. And I think I'm going to lean quite a lot into the airbrush with this because like the metals and everything I can do with the brush. This will probably be gold. I can do that after. You know, I want the blade and the saw kind of red, I think. Maybe not the saw, probably just the metal it's supported with. Get that done red. Then if I get any overspray on this or this bit here, that's getting painted in metals anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then, yeah, pipe and cable. Then just like bits of hydraulics and some red bits here and there for these parts. So, yeah. Oh, and a cable there on either side. Probably red for that as well. But yeah, it should be easy enough done. But like I say, that's me done for this one. So don't forget to do all usual YouTube things for me. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all at the next one. Goodbye.